Hello, everyone, and welcome. I am Professor Garcia, and I will be your instructor for this course. You can find out more about me in the introduction video. In this video, I want to go over our Canvas page so everybody knows where you can find everything necessary for the class and also highlight some things from the syllabus. So when you get into our Canvas page, this is what you will see. Every week will have its own module, and the modules are go live on Monday mornings, and you have until Sunday evening to complete all the assignments for that week. So for each week, you will find a module that looks like this, that has all the different components. Every week we'll have an introduction for the week, and when you click on that, you'll find announcements for that week, as well as information about office hours and what your week's to-dos are. So for this first week, here's the list of everything you have to do. You need to look at the syllabus and read it carefully, watch week 1 videos, read through the discussion post guidelines, read the article Claiming an Education, post on this week's discussion post, which will be introductions, respond to at least one student's discussion post, take the syllabus quiz and the declaration quiz. And I'll go over a little bit what a declaration quiz is in a bit. The textbook for this course is A Different Mirror, A History of Multicultural America, the revised edition. You can purchase the book online, but the book is available as an ebook through the library. So you can basically have the book for free, accessing it through the library, and I provide the link here. So every week we'll have a similar page like this one, introducing the week. There will be a page that has whatever the videos are for the week, including the lecture video, whatever readings, if they're readings from Canvas, although most of our readings for this class will be from the book, the link to the discussion post for the week, and the links to any quizzes you have to take, okay? If you click on the syllabus page, there you will find an introduction to the course, a link to the full syllabus, and you should download the syllabus and read through it carefully, since you will need to take that syllabus quiz. But to also make some things easily accessible, I've created separate pages for different sections of the syllabus. So you can find the course policies, class structure and assignments, online elements of the course, and available help and support. All of these are also in the complete syllabus document, but if for whatever reason you need to find it quickly, you can always find it in these pages here, okay? So that's the gist of what the Canvas page looks like. If you have any questions, of course, you can email me, and I'd be happy to answer any questions related to that. So I'm going to stop sharing the Canvas page now and share the syllabus. Okay, so this is what the syllabus will look like. I'm not going to go over everything on the syllabus, since one of your assignments is to review the syllabus on your own, but I just want to highlight some things to make sure that you don't miss them. So for instance, this top section here is important. It gives you where my office is, and most importantly, where what my email address is. And also my office hours will be Tuesdays 10 to 11 a.m. via Zoom, and I will provide you with the link to that, and also by appointment if you'd like to chat but cannot make that time. Here you'll have the description of the course and what the course is all about, what the course goals and learning objectives are, as well as why these goals and objectives are important, regardless of what major you may be having. Here I talk about my teaching philosophy and what my approach to teaching is, and also gives you a little bit of information about myself. The online elements of this course go over some of the things that I talked about on the Canvas page. Like I said, our week starts on Monday. I will make every module for the week live on Monday mornings, and you'll have until Sunday evenings to finish all the work. These are the components that you need to complete for each week. As I said, there will be an introductory page for each week. It's extremely important that you keep pace with the readings and assignments for each week, and that you make sure to turn on your notifications on Canvas so you don't miss out on anything. I reiterate here when my office hours are, and importantly also that you use your university email address and you check it regularly, because that is the email address that I will be using to communicate with you on a regular basis. Now, in the section that talks about grading, here you will notice that I'll be using a combination of traditional grading and what is called ungrading, which basically means that I'm not going to be focusing so much on whether you get an A, a B, or C, but really focus more on your learning and giving you feedback on your papers, on your actual content and writing on the papers, okay? And this link here takes you to more information about what ungrading is and why it's beneficial, particularly to students who come from a broad range of academic skills, sets, and experiences. There will be points for each assignment, so that part will be familiar to you. Here's a list of all the different assignments and how many points they are. The extra credit policy, you have 2 opportunities to earn extra credit. Each one is 5 points each. I will be listing on a regular basis in the announcement section what extra credit opportunities you will have coming up throughout the semester. And this section here describes what you need to do to earn that credit. In the grading scale section, it explains how the grading, particularly for your papers, will work, where instead of an A, B, C letter grade format, you'll be graded in a 3-tier system. Either your paper will be excellent, satisfactory, or unsatisfactory. I'll provide a rubric for each paper assignment that explains what each of those will be. But there's also a self-grading component to these assignments. So at the end of each paper, you will write a self-grading paragraph where you will list what grade you think you have earned and why you think that is the grade you deserve, using the grading rubric as a guide. Now, if I agree with what you say in your grade after reading your paper, then that will be the grade that you get. However, I maintain the right to disagree with your assessment and adjust the grade accordingly. When I do so, I will provide you with an explanation and we can always have a discussion about it, okay? You will also have a mid-semester evaluation to reflect on how you have been doing in the class so far, and also identify any support you think you need in order to make sure you end the course successfully. And there will also be a final semester self-evaluation as well. But at the end, you will get, for the course, traditional letter grade, and here is a rubric for what that looks like. Now for your assignments, you'll have your syllabus quiz to do this week. There's an introductory paper. Part 1 will be due January 30th, and part 2 will be due at the end of the semester, where you come back and revisit your response to this first prompt. The weekly declaration quizzes. So every week you have 5 things to basically to complete. You have to do the reading for the week, watch the lecture video, watch any supplemental video clips that I post on the weekly discussion post, and respond to at least one other student's post. So the declaration quiz basically asks you 5 questions where you indicate which of these assignments you were able to complete for the week and get points for it. The point of this declaration quiz is really to keep you on track with the work for the week, but also to recognize that and give you credit for the fact that you do a lot more than just write a paper or take a quiz for your classes. You do readings, you do engage with the content material, and I want to give you credit for that work as well. So this is a way to capture that through these weekly declaration quizzes, okay? Now, just a reminder, this course is governed by the UC Denver Honor Code, so I trust that you will all conduct yourselves with integrity and be honest in your declaration quiz each week, okay? As mentioned before, you have discussion posts to do every week. The prompts will be based on the content of the class for that particular week, and you need to respond to one student, at least one student's post. You have the midterm assignment, which will be a letter that you write to someone of your choosing, where you describe what you've learned up to that point in the semester. And here you have more detailed description and instructions of what that assignment will be like, and this will be due on week 9. And finally, there is no final exam for this course, but you will have a final critical reflection paper where you will respond to the prompt that you see indicated here, okay? And of course, we'll talk more about these assignments as we get closer to the deadlines. Here, once again, are the course policies. For late work, discussion posts and weekly declaration quizzes cannot be turned in late. Of course, if there are extenuating circumstances that prevent you from turning those in on time, please email me and we can figure something out. But on a regular basis, because they're due every week, they should not be turned in late. For all other assignments, meaning your papers, each student has 2 automatic no questions asked extensions for up to 1 week after the deadline, okay? Now, this is not account for students who need accommodations. If you're a student who needs accommodations and you register with the disabilities office, then that's completely separate, right? What accommodations we make for you are completely separate from this. If you need more than 2 extensions, you should request this prior approval from me before submitting your work late, okay? And I reserve the right to not accept any late work submitted without prior approval beyond the 2 automatically approved extensions, okay? Here's a policy around incompletes, and this is something to think about towards the end of the semester. My communication and email policy is important for you to read. I do not check email after 5 o'clock Monday through Friday or on weekends. I check it sparingly. So if you email me during any of those times, don't expect a quick response. Of course, if there is an assignment due that weekend, I do check more often and respond more quickly. Communication via email is also important if you're having any issues or challenges that may prevent you from being able to be successful in class. The earlier I know that you're having some challenges, the better I can help you to come up with a plan so that you can be successful in class, okay? Here you have the student code of conduct, and in this section you have all the support services and accommodations available to you should you need them throughout the semester, okay? As I mentioned, this is the book that you will need. And again, here is on the syllabus is a link to where you can find it for free as an ebook through the library. And the rest of this is the course schedule that tells you every week what you have to read, what you have to watch, what assignments you have due that particular week. So this is basically your guide for each week, a quick view as to what you have to do, okay? But make sure that you go through the syllabus carefully on your own again. Like I said, if you have any questions, you can email me and I'm happy to respond, to chat. We can do it via Zoom. But I want to make sure that you start off the semester right and that you understand everything that you need to do. Okay, so that's it for this video, and I will see you in the next one. Take care.